Okay. I'll continue my message that I did from the last video because I had to cut it off because my sister called me. So I'll continue my message what I wanted to tell you. And also about the world that it's actually a lot of videos that I wanted to tell you. And also about my message that I wanted to say was it is super your story, your real story, how you grew up and in the world and how what makes you unique is very important and is valuable to the world. That's why it's really important to share your story because your story is very important. And also, your story also can be a purpose in some way or form. It can be like a purpose, like whatever your the Lord brought you out of. That is you can use that as your purpose and and write a book about it because that is and someone in this world, like I say, is looking for that. And they really want to, and they will pay anything for it because they need the knowledge. Okay? What I mean is bring up, okay, that abusive relationship, that abusive marriage, these are examples. Or that when that man evaluated you, that's also a story that you could share that with some people. Like write a book about it and use it for his growing. Or that humble beginning story also, like what's time that you were homeless also can be, you can write a book about it. And or that tragedy that you faced, like losing a child. You can also write a book about that. Losing a child, and or that tragic car accident or plane crash. You could write a book about it. Yeah. Or that time on you that everyone was against you and you wanted to take your life. You can also write a book about that because some people went through that and they, or one of the things that I mentioned, they think there's no light they probably don't think there's no light on the other side of the tunnel. But I'm here to tell you there is, like I say, because this is very important. Okay? Yes. And also, I want to say is that people, and I need, and part of my story is, I'll tell you now, the part I never show you, but is that I know I'm here for a reason because I am a quadruple threat to the enemy, and I know this because I am young, first of all, and I in time good, and I'm in my purpose. Also, a threat to the enemy because he's super mad at me. I already know that because I'm in my purpose, and and also I don't listen to society. Also, a threat. I'm just saying, and and other reasons why, and other things that I'm a threat. I know I'm a comfortable threat. So yeah, and I'm also voiced to my generation because and also I should mention this also while we're on this live. About college students. Like, you don't have to be a number. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just to go to school to get the degree, and I mean, just because you have 4.0, this doesn't define you as a person. Yeah, you can go to school and all, but that stuff doesn't define you. What's inside you, who you are as a person, that defines you. And also, that's just a quick message about that. But also, I also need to tell you is that it is take all those labels that you put yourself under. They're just telling you, because labels they destroy you, your mind. That's all you think about is that label. You need to take those labels off your body by changing your mindset. Life is it's a lot about your mindset. You need to take it out because it is not good. Yeah. Yeah, those labels. And don't limit yourself, because all that is doing is affecting you in a negative way, and limits. Because so yeah. And I already know. I knew this since I all remember. So I know I'll do something great in the world. And I know that. Okay? Yeah. Because I just knew it. Because I was. And also, yeah. Oh, and also, I should say, is I want my future husband and future children. I want to teach, mostly the children. I want to teach them the things that I wish someone taught me when I was in my young age. About life. That I had to figure out on my own, or I learned it from someone else. Like in my 20s. I'm literally when I'm 20 right now. I'm learning right now. And recently. Yeah. Like, you have a purpose, and whatever you do in life, don't watch the people around you and never give up, and start something that you will not get fired from, and you are meant to be a leader, not a follower, and you are meant to do great things, and all the things that you're looking for outside the world, you don't need to look for that outside the world. It's inside you already. God already put it in you, and all you need to do is unlock it. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a message for my future children, so they can watch my videos. And this is a message for them. Yeah, and you're valuable. I probably have only meant I'm saying. Yes, and value your body, and and respect and and people, and don't let people use you, and stay away from toxic people, and find your gifts and walk in it. And I will always be here for you, like the Lord, and love people like the Lord loves the church. And when you get married, love your wife like the church, and provide and protect and lead your wife, and create a safe spot for her, and lead her to destiny and not destruction. And she's your favor, and she's your treasure, and that she and speak life into her, and she will speak life to you, and she will submit to you, and in marriage. And also that don't let an older man to find you in your manhood. Learn your manhood from mentors that actually know the true meaning of manhood, and your mentor, and your mentor could be the Bible. Well, it teaches you the right things, and not listen to society and what the true meaning of your manhood is. What society thinks it is, but it's not. And when you're dating a woman, look for her character. And I know that you are a virtual creature, and use your movement. And when she has if she has a lot of mouth on her, she's no good, because she will probably emasculate you, and that's not good. And she will probably will not, and she will disrespect you. And she's not a wife. She's a grown girl. And you need a woman that respects her. She's classy, and she knows her worth, and she knows her roles as womanhood and the relationship. And she will wait until marriage, and she will force her boundaries, and she will hold you accountable, and she will respect you, and she will speak life to you when you get married. And she knows boyfriend her role as a girlfriend, and she knows, and she walks in her affinity, in her affinity, her affinity, and she is one, and she knows that she's a wonderful maid, and she will not settle for anything for less, and she'd rather be single than be with a man that doesn't respect her or value her, or does not see her value. I'm still talking about the message that I sent to my kids. Yes, and that when you are watching this video, I'm actually 20 years old, and I'm sending you this video to you. Yes, I'm 20. Yeah. And also that you gotta be smart on who you choose to be, and a woman is not beneath you, and she is your neck, and you need her, and she will speak life into your vision, and she she will she will um guide you to your she will um she will guide you to your purpose. I mean, she will speak life to your purpose, and she will submit, and also come under you and build a kingdom with you, because she's a queen, and she already knows you that before she met you that she is a queen, and she's already a wife, and she's just looking for a husband. Okay. And whatever you want to do in life, all you gotta do is tell me, and I will try my best to guide you and protect you and speak life to you into you, because I know you will do great things, because you might be a future, and you can, and also always when you get older, get a coach. Any coach. There's a lot of coaches out there, including myself. But I'm not gonna coach you though. I'm just gonna speak life to you, into you. But I'm not gonna coach you. Don't pay me for a coaching. You get free coaching sessions because I'm your mother. And yeah. And also, I don't know that much about certain things. So I will try my best. And I know I'm not perfect. Okay? And also, you should know that you're not perfect, and you will fall. And all you need to do is get back up. Okay? hmm And when you fall, and learn from your mistakes, and try to not do it again. And when you are in a relationship, and you and your purpose, you need to find a person. A woman also is not loose and will give it up so easily, because she doesn't know her value, and she is no good. Or the person that keep asking you for very expensive things, because all she's using you for is your money, and she doesn't, because she doesn't have no character. Yes. And I'm still doing the message. Mm-hmm. And also to my future children, that I know it's okay that I I try my best to I know, if you don't probably don't think that I'm trying, I really am trying, because I'm more different from your father, tell you that for sure, because how I was born. Okay, I was born different, and I know some things you probably think I'm like, you should know this, but I'm still learning, because I will tell you later why I say this. Okay, especially that part. Okay, I'll tell you later. Yeah, and also to tell you that one of the reasons why I would never ever let you go near, that you won't see. I have two half brothers, and one of them I will never ever ever let you be around him, because he is toxic, and also every time I go around him he makes me uncomfortable, And I don't want you to see that from me because I know you're watching me. Yes, I know you're watching me, and I will be. I will try to be the best mother that I can be, and also when I'm in my purpose, because I want only for the best for you, and I want you to not be like my family, and read and not and no and they don't have and they're not walking their purpose, and they haven't read and they haven't I mean not read, sorry. I mean like haven't written a book and or get some coaching. No offense. And yes, you can get your education, but you can also do what I did and just graduate high school and go your own path. Because being different is okay. It is it is it is hard, but being a good thing, it's actually a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay. Okay, future children. Okay. Yes. And also to my future children that I'm actually a life coach and a motivational speaker. And that's what I do. And I motivate people and inspire people and encourage people. And I'm and also I'm a light in this world. And I had to go through a lot of things in my life that made me strong and brave because I had no choice. I just took it how it is, and I just went through it because no one else would do it. So I had to do it. I had to persevere, and I know I'm a strong woman. Even though maybe it looks like I'm weak, but I'm not. I'm strong, mentally strong. And please don't let society raise you. Don't listen to society. Society is a bunch of lies. And I don't want you to ever feel that you're alone. You're never alone. God loves you, whatever you do, and He cares for you. Yes. No matter what. You will fall. If you fall, just get back up. Like I say, just get back up. And keep your head up. And I come. Yes. And go. And I know the world is you're under pressure because you're men. You are men. Because you have to be brighter and everything else and everything. But please don't ever lose that what's it called? Something else. Don't be feminized. Don't ever be feminized. Because so please don't sleep around like these men and today. Today, when I make this video, please don't, because all you're doing is destroying your body, and your body is more, and you are important. And you just ruin it for your future life when you sleep around like that with like 100 women, and also when you sleep around, you create social highs. I'm just saying. Yeah, you commit. I mean, you put soul in soul ties. And marriage is not a piece of paper. Remember this. There's more to marriage than you think. Marriage is about sacrifice and serving. And and yes. And I know, and also I should mention that women to you is that women are not robots. We fall too sometimes, and we are not perfect. But, mm-hmm, and also is more important for you when you're dating. Look at her personality and see if her personality fits your personality. Okay, and marriage, and also when I'm doing this, I'm obviously not married or have a boyfriend at all. I'm 100% single, and I know a lot of things because and also I have no. You probably don't realize this, but I have a lot of wisdom. Even when I'm 20. That's what I tell you. My wisdom comes from the Lord. And yeah, and I can when before you I tell you this. When if you want to know, I could tell you stories in my life that you probably like, wow, she is strong. Yes. And so don't ever feel that you're not enough. And don't and and taking your life is never the answer. It's never an answer. Don't ever feel like that. Future children, don't ever feel that way, ever. If you feel depressed, go to God and do not worry. You, when you're a child of God, you don't worry and you take all your cares to the Lord. Okay, and that's all I got to tell you, future children. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. And I know I sound different from the other moms and look different from other moms, but I am 1% because I was raised different. And also, you should know that no one in my family liked me at all. Yeah. And also, you should know about your grandfather on my side, obviously. My side is that he is probably a little strict or whatever. I don't know. But he goes by the old ways. And you have to respect him. And also, please ignore his jokes. The ones that make no sense to me at all. He doesn't mean no harm. And please, I know he cusses a lot, especially when when something it goes wrong or something. But it's okay. That's just him, and you cannot change him. And also, please don't change people, okay? If they don't want to change, then it's best to leave because that's not good. Okay, now go back. Now I go. Future children, and yes, and also for your wife, please stay put. Please create a safe spot, a safe place for her, mentally and spiritually, because women are emotional and creatures, mental creatures. Yes, and we need emotional and mentally and spiritually security too. And we are all different. A lot of women that are different, and some things about us probably don't make any sense, but it's okay because we are wired different from you. But we have kind of similar things though. But most of the time, most of the things that is different though. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna end this live. Bye. And and I hope you take this in, future children, and never forget what I just said. Okay? And your mother always loves you. Even the future me. Yes. I always love you. And